Hey, it's Tim. It's about 10 minutes before U.S. markets open, and the world is focused and obsessed with the improvement in the European credit story. So the Portuguese bond auctions went pretty well today. The chorus of support for the European sovereign debt markets from around the world, including the Asian central banks, even Brazil, looking to possibly support its old colonist father in Portugal. And it's pretty interesting here that this is possibly what was only holding back a lot of the allocation in the first couple of days of the year. In other words, the last couple of days we've seen enormous moves actually higher in emerging market stocks after a very sluggish start to the year, despite the fact that I feel that you've got an enormous amount of cash on the sidelines that continues to come into the asset class, highlighting that historically or typically this may be a negative technical signal. I actually think that there's a lot more behind it, and I'm not surprised to see that big cap EM is really starting to outperform. I look at the Gazproms of the world, the Petrobras's of the world, and this tells me market needs to come into the asset class and needs a place to go, and that the market cap for the consumer names that everybody wants so much exposure to is about 1/10 of the overall market cap of the entire asset class. Not a lot of capacity there. So, but you've seen, Russia, even a return back by the Shanghai A shares market last night. The thing I would watch, and the thing that tells me things do feel a whole lot better this morning, are the currencies. If you look at the moves, both in the dollar, but the moves back in the currencies, both the ruble almost 1% stronger, the Turkish lira 70 bips stronger, the Central European currencies obviously getting a boost from the support out of Europe, but it's the moves in the other places. Brazil 45 bips tighter, South Africa 47 bips tighter on the rand, which ultimately at around 680, I think the rand looks a little pricey, but the market is taking these currencies higher and will take them higher if they think the broader world and the developed world is in better place. I remind you of the export numbers out of China over the weekend. Quietly hit the tape and pointed out Sunday night that the exports